English Broken Businesses. We are all about black excellence, bringing local entrepreneurs together to inspire and motivate you through business.
So it's simple. What you can do is to listen to this story and be inspired, and show to you guys nothing is impossible. If they can do it, so nathi singayenza bantwana basekhaya. Sit down and chill and listen to this wonderful story.
Follow your dreams.
Crime. Tetela mfethu suka kuyo angeke kuncede angezange incede mina zange incede nabantu abaninzi endibhandile naye akakho umuntu endinomkhomba mna endithi nangu uphumelele because of crime. Nangu uyanibona ngishaya ngeenyawo uyabona ziphelile izihlangu zami.
It's English Broken Business, bathi beke libeke iviki neviki. Once again, Bafethu, we are here to bring you nothing but the best mouth-watering stories from Ekasi. These are stories that are here to inspire you, to motivate you, and also remind you that it is possible. You can make it regardless of a background or where you are, what you're facing, what you're going through. These stories are here to say, get up and go get it. If you are new to our channel, the English Broken Business YouTube channel, please njengenjayelo bafethu sicela ushaye ulike, uphinde futhi ushaye no subscribe button. And I would also like to thank our patriots, the people that have been consistently watching our videos. Ningadinwa bantwana basekhaya. We're still going to bring you many inspiring stories from across la eMzansi, South Africa. Namhlanje bafethu ngila Philippi village, and I have other than Grootman lam, Lizo. You know, Lizo is here to tell us about the background yakhe. You know, when I'm wearing this, I feel like Kuntanta Lax. I'm like, Commander, good morning. Lizo Shapuzet. Nice to meet you, Putwan. Nice to meet you. Finally. And I know that you are a very busy man, but you are able to win this party for Tina, and we thank you for that, you know, from your busy schedule. You're like, okay, guys, we can have a conversation. Sure. So let's just have this conversation.
At first, thank you for the opportunity.
Sure.
Yeah. And thank you for all those who will be taking their time in watching the video or the broadcast.
Thank you.
Young George.
Sure.
Lizo is a simple guy.
Sure.
And let's start there. I'm simple, as in the word simple. Itself. I don't like complicated people.
Okay, sure.
I'm simple like that. Lizo was born and bred Cape Town, Cooks, to be precise.
Oh, okay.
Lizo, just like any other child, he was talented.
Sure.
Was talented, athletic-wise, and tennis. I went to represent the province. But before that, representing the province, I was at Holy Cross.
Oh, okay, Eskela, La Panasetown, yeah.
That's a Roman Catholic school, I was there.
Sure.
But even though I figured Holy Cross, I figured as a transfer from a Pelmo.
I know
Pelmo. Primary school is in Hanover Park.
Yeah.
I started my education at Hanover Park. Pasa 1. Okay. From standard 1, at that time it was standard.
From
standard
before
1, I went, I may look young. Sure. So from Pelmo, I went to Holy Cross.
Sure.
It was a forced transfer. Why? Because the Colored at the time who resided in Hanover Park happened to have used the Maliam Yokwela. I used to mingle with them when I was growing up. And my brother also played football with Upeni while he was at Seven Stars in 1997. But nonetheless, I've acquired education at primary level from Pelmo to Holy Cross. From Holy Cross, I've just went over the road towards an Nest, being a private school with private clothing. Private clothing. You can imagine. You can imagine.
You can imagine. Changing clothes every day.
And the mindset around being a teenager. You can't be traced from which school are you. So, basically, small training. He trained from a town.
Yeah.
From a third carriage. From the front. They knew about Abayazi, you train from town to Mitchell's Plain Monday to Friday.
Sure. Ben Mosh.
Yeah. So with that, gaining momentum, emotion, I went to high school.
Yeah.
High school, that was on Oplum Nest as Bang Sitch over the road. And there were complications because we were gearing into 1993, 1994. And we know politically and also in terms of investment by our companies, they pulled out, slowly but surely pulled out.
Yeah, because they were not sure what's going to happen
after
democracy
1994.
comes and all that.
So what happened was my mother, who was a single parent at the time, who parented my brother, who parented me, being a middle child, who parented my daughter, my sister, was retrenched.
Yes, sir.
Young told she was a single mother with 3 kiddies.
Sure.
So I had to witness, at that prime, I had to witness my mother struggling. So there was that instinct, no man, nothing bugele, nothing chongile.
Sure.
Because we know that there are men taking advantage of the situation. Young told
Sure.
And all the struggles you get to witness. So it doesn't sing well. And there. Ngaphakama with
so now it's like you are becoming the man of the
man.
house.
Why? Because I've got a sister also. We are bro, and we know how vulnerable females are.
Sure.
In the event of ill and poverty. We are told. So I told myself that let me protect my family, and especially my mom and my sister. Let me protect them, young boy.
Sure.
And I put myself on the line. We are told that can. Garopa, left, right, and center, Garopa.
Like robbing people?
Robbing businesses.
Businesses?
Yeah, robbing businesses and Gabanjo.
So, but wait, Lizo. Robbing businesses, are you with a gang or you're just
I'm
solo?
with a gang.
You
I'm
with a gang?
We
so
were
I'm
gang
out
of 3. Am I 2? We were 3, the terrible 3.
The terrible 3. Through mosquitoes.
Yeah, sure. The terrible 3. Yeah, we would do it and come back with the Mali, in Bashal.
Am I his prak?
Point blank, gun. Yeah.
And this, how old are you at the time?
At the time, I was arrested when I was 19. I was arrested when I was 19. In Ghana, I think 19. On my 20th year, in January. At February, it's supposed to be 20.
Uphakathi.
Yebo ngiphakathi.
Yashizile.
Ngiyashizile. And nongena kwaba ngena kamnandi. Uyanibona Muslim hle uyeke nje bangishwabele. Uyeke nje ubangixubile. Otherwise at that time all those guys, if not many of them, bebeshaya ulala nami.
Ayimfana. Bekufuna la. Ematrasini.
From day one. Rest the case, angikhothele, jana sikejele, ndiliphindise police station. And I had to fight my way. What happened is, there's that process when you are being arrested, you are being taken from wherever they find you to a police station. Then press the charges from a police station and transfer you or refer you to whichever police station has our kupela warrant. So I'm follow under Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
Damn,
so what happened is that then they transferred me to Poland.
Okay.
While ngifike Poland, this is the story ngesel.
Sure.
Mangifike Poland ngifika ndodwa. Yeah.
Friends are not there.
Friends are not there.
But banifahlake nonke.
No, we are bayasifahlatha one by one.
Okay.
Mina ngifahlatha ndedwa kuloo ndawo ndifahlatha ngundodwa ngayo ngelo xesha lam.
Okay, cool.
Bazosibamba at the same night. Different indawo ezohlukile.
Different locations.
Yeah, at different times.
Yabona
so bangibambe ndodwa no achoose bambambe yedwa. So masifika sifika ngofika epolice station. Uyantona. So mina xa ndifika epolice station there was no one in the cell. Yabona. So I've made myself comfortable. After 10, 15 years, 20 years and pay in mind I don't have knowledge of it. Yabona. Fika laba ngabafana bayi3 yapho. Oyi1 ngathi umdala khanyana kunenye yethu. Ngibona ba yiyo libasela lethu. Uyabona wena. Ngibani wena ngiqondo yang confused ngibani mina engijonga. Ngibala ngiqondo ngizele iway yami apha. Ndiyeke wena Paula izele iway yakho.
Yeah.
Hey vuka apha. Engitsho ngiqondo
Ubani wena?
uxabene mose ngiphakame like this ngiphakame.
Iba indoda.
Mfethu ngibanjiwe apho ubanjiwe nawo history sakho ngo history
Sure.
sakho. You understand? I mean ayikho nzima lo way. Uyabona? The outer guduvu. Esibani ngixelela. Ndaphakama nayo nami. So apha ngiyakhona kwaungena kwami ejaritini ngene ngefight. So you can imagine ke ngoku andithi the news goes in ngasejaritini. They know ukuthi there's a person endaweni ethile.
On ilight la.
Yenza uqhusa.
Sure.
So ke ngoku ndavela ecourt ndahamba no-accuse bami bafike savela ecourt sama sayeji nasikene e-Arlington. That being a prison.
Okay.
And naphayana there were things that I had to do. Uyanthola to prove that amathama amaqinile for any gangs or a number.
Yeah.
Uyanthola fanele ukuthi ngibethe impatha because ndiyayazi. Uyabona ukuthi this case is angidonsa. Amagama ndiyobhandini akho kuthini. Uyabona even my attorney has told me while I was consultation.
Sure.
What you know
Ntwana lana uyodonsa.
Yeah, mara ngizozama.
Esai.
Uyabona.
Sure.
So I said okay. Uyabona. So ndingena ndisazi ba things are not favoring me. There's a smallanyana possibility
chances ukuthi ungaphuma sure esa.
So ke ngoku ungabetha ejaritini because ndiyazazi bapho ndiyakhona. Ndabetha ukubetha ke ejaritini means ukuthi ukhupha igazi. Uyabona and angabiyo number at that time.
So now ukhupha igazi, is it a way of uzibonisa ukuthi uyindoda or is it a way of defending yourself? Uchaza ukuthini lokho?
It could be those two.
Okay.
Uyabona. You are convincing abantu ukuthi jonga.
I draw the line.
Sure. Okay. Awuza kumiza umise ingqondo.
Sure.
Uyabona ungaze don't waste my energy and my time. I don't have the time. Uyabona ngaphakathi. That's the tone ngaphakathi. That one you should know. You don't approach another gang member like carelessly unless ipeto yakho kanye nihlangene nikopole by virtue of survival ngaphakathi. Oh yabona.
Sure.
But now uyinamba ngiyinamba andikwazi vele ukuhlanganisa ngamajoke kanye ngithini. Uyantona kufanele ngimise umqondo xa ngithetha nawe. Uyabona. And Lord engithetha nawe it has to make reference to inamba. This is the thing esibanisayo inamba. Uyabona. Yeah, you don't dwell on it except
keep on your lane. Hlala kulane yakho nami ngihlale kulane yakho.
Uyabona. Ma to cut the story short. Hamba sabanjela lonto yangithola batha lo muntu. Just to throw the line ukuthi ndingubani.
But azangambulala.
Yabona azange lambulala lamkhipha nje igazi. Uyanthola and naye wayengumuntu ombi ngaphakathi empimpa amajita. Yabona I mean amajita organize ngaphakathi they've got their economy especially being the 26s.
Sure. Dilang imali ama-26.
Is the economy of a prison.
Yeah.
Ama 26. Then you have a bloodline ama 27. Then ama 28 bloodline nokunye base 28 engafuni engeke futhi kunithaza because andikwazi.
Sure.
Yeah, vakha andikwazi. Uyanthola. Sure. Nokwenzeka ukuthi manje kusenento ejingayo.
Esa.
Uyanthola. Amajita afuna sihambe amagama si-escape.
While inside?
While inside. Because izinto and nami kwelinye icala i-case about to him and we attempted to escape. Then by attempted to escape sihlabe ukhata.
Yo!
Again, there's another qumbuki.
Is this now a cop or a ward?
Cop.
Ukhata straight, sure.
Yeah, a court. Yeah, samdlakazi no-accuse wami xa sibuya futhi sibuya ngesinye iqombothi. Manje nela qombothi lokuqala labatha nginexombothi lesibini lani alelo khadi nginexombothi elibengene ngalo.
So now you've got 3.
I've got 3 cases. Uyabona mari kuye yonke lo way ngayibhandinda le khadi le empatha zange ngiyibhandile le khadi ngayibhandile le 1 year. Manifike ejaritini eDrakenstein amajita ngidabula ndezomntu. Uyabona.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. But yabo kule experience yakho yabo ukuthi ku hectic and we can discuss this for like the next 2 or 3 hours, you know, just the experience of being inside. Ne? And there's a boy that's watching. There's a lady that's watching, right? And nabo bayabhayizisela like, oh, my dad just got retrenched, or mina ngisasibani, or maybe endlini izinto azihlangana. You understand? Ufika endlini asikho isinkwa. Umhlakasi ugesi awukho, you know, and then you start having those thoughts with njengendoda, it's in your pan, you know, which is now uphanda, it's a good thing, but depends ukuthi uphanda kanjani. Yabo, your motives were right.
Yeah.
When?
But you get left and get right.
Young Your motives were right. It's okay. I want to protect my sisters, the old lady, because now another man will see vulnerability la endlini ukuthi sala baba bhayiziseka. So it's minangene. Yabo, so you didn't want that. Yabo. So that was a good energy, but directed ngendlela wrong, left. You know. So now I'm coming back to life as a prison, Brian. We explain it, but just be honest with us, myself and our viewers. Is it nice there?
Can I be blatantly honest with you?
Please do.
Please do. Blatantly honest. For the sake of the abantwana abancane, who are seeing amajita are living a luxury life. There's not luxury in chief, because if however you live, upila. Like every
always on the look out,
you have to exercise the 300 degree. Yeah, well, like rear view mirror, passenger mirror, who's behind me. That I mean, you will not enjoy millions. You will not even enjoy life itself. We are told. So, criminal life is not for the faint-hearted. Number one. We are told, you'll be bruised. We are told. That's one thing I will tell you. You will not find peace, pa. You will not find clarity. You'll find confusion. You will not find friends. You will find abanabag user. You will not find. Basically, you will not find anything positive in prison unless when you are told, my bro. Go out of your way to seek positivity, and positivity starts with you. You seek positivity from within, and ensure that you exercise those positivities as you wake up, as you lala throughout the day, so that you can breathe that sense of positivity. Dwelling on that, ngaphakathi ndiyenzile into yami. Uyabona, abantu abaninzi bayandazi. Because I'm referring to you 2 hour, 3 hour, because I think that is sufficient enough to tell my story. And tell my story only the prison part. Because I've spent 13 years in prison. 13 from 1998 to 2010.
So 2010?
Yeah. When the World Cup was being celebrated, I was washing cars, chief. Making up for all those days that I was not outside. And they need money. I need to have shelter. I need to have food. I need to have clothing. I woke up and Mama Wam left me and passes on to the other world while I was in prison.
So you could not even bury your own mom?
Yeah. Yeah. So I went into prison. I became a number, which was on the 26th. While being busy with the number, I got some promotions due to loyalty.
You promote on
the promotion. At 26, there are 26 offices. At 27, there are 27 offices, and the other 28. Yeah, they have, and us.
Yeah.
And told me, 26, the 27. And told. Of which can go 26, the 27. 26 and the 27, 27 and the 26. Nandela 26 and the 27, 27 and the 26. Kama magama 26 mina ndikulanda ejonga igazi. Ndiqelele muzikwa ungena kwami directly ngingena ngegazi. So ke ngoku mina 26 ngi front line legazi. Apho ngihlala khona, ke round table engihlala khona sixoxa igazi. Yeah. Hence the qualifier ungena 27. Hence the qualifier ngingena 26. Uyabona, mina ngingazchoosela bandihlale 27 okanye ndingazichoosela bandihobe 27 ngibuye 27 ngikhole 27 ngibuye 26 based on manpower yase 27 ingakanani and nalapha kwi ranks yase 27 baphi uyanthola if however akakho umlingane wami kunabantu abasezantsi ngiyabajonga even the capacity in terms of inamba banayo if however they lack indawo ezithile I advise if they lack to the extent bafanele bangiyangenelela ngiyangenelela ngibene 27. That's what makes me a 27, even though I'm a 26.
26. Wow. And I know with your rank or that position, you didn't get it easy. It was never easy. But I can imagine, you know, like to be in both ranks. That says a lot about the influence. You understand? Because you might find a guy with me 27. I don't know anything in Zagala 26. And this is for the first time. You understand? Gizwa umuntu osuka phakathi mina ngiyakwazi ungena ngapha. Ngiphinde ngene nangapha. And if I have to give you advice, I can still advise ngapha. You know? So that alone tells me Uti, how dangerous you were. How well respected you were. Krotman yaphuma 2010 uwashimoto. Any regrets? So phumile because my when amongena bekunama telephone yaphuma senginama cellular senginama tripod senginama iPhone. Yabo sengine social media uqhakekile. Exactly. Kenzakalani 2010 mawuphumi olela likho.
Mfethu ngiphuma confused.
Sure.
Yeah, bon. But phumeli confused nje na I was fortunate enough ukuba mina ngokwami mentally disilungiselele. Yeah, but I told you I'm a very simple guy. I'm one of those guys when I chief who's always been future oriented. Even though we all live in the now, because every time you open your eyes and every time you breathe or can you realize that your dreaming is in the now. Even though when's I into now for the future, but the fact of the matter is you are doing it now. We are told. So even while I was inside, I knew that once in Pum, I know what I want. I know what I will be pursuing. We are told. While I was inside, as Mom is chilling, it would be 3 to 4 hours of telling you what I did. Because I did a lot inside. I did a lot. After being involved with the number, I had a strong conviction inside. Strong conviction to use the number with that influence that I had to use the number when I'm fit to influence positivity. I pursued a high school When I was arrested, I've only completed to standard 7. I've completed to matric inside. I've pursued an advanced certificate, if not a higher certificate in ABET. ABET stands for Adult Basic Education and Training. Meaning by attaining that certificate, you qualified to teach adults. And you are also qualified to do training with whoever your target group is. They are told, and that boosted my morale. I'm told I'm a pro, and I pursued a national diploma in youth development. And all those qualifications, or both those qualifications, empowered me actually to go to management, prison management, which was Mr. Dana at that time. And Mr. Poole as the head of education at Maximum Prison Drakenstein. And I approached them with, I'm involved with the soccer. And being involved with the soccer, when I recruit players, I see always, even the way they are holding the pen to sign, because there's a process that you allow it to sign. So within inside to prove to other clubs that you are indeed my player. So when I go sign these guys, no man, like the way they hold their pens, you see there's an illiterate, they've not been to school. And that is where it came by. My involvement school. Because I need there's a gap. There's definitely a gap. When I push. From management of Maximum to area management. There's an area management that under area management, there's Maximum, there's media management, and they didn't want me to get involved with the school because of my influence within and my rank within the prison. So it made me pursue beyond maximum level to area level, because area level, I'm sure they know me. Even though they know. So I secured an appointment with social development, but it was the head of his social development on management level. Very dignified lady, respectful lady. up for it development. She's a passion for it development. Akekho apha zange andijule khona. Wandijula from social development, from our Crossroad program. I facilitated them. I was helpful in the restorative justice program. By the way, I was the first to complete that entire program, and manbonane.
Ababhaya like bayeke along the way.
Not even looking along the way, they don't even want, because at the completion of that, you have to go and face abantu bamoshileyo.
Oh, like you're police.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
see.
Yeah. It's a restorative justice program whereby on the completion, I did it. I was the first. Western Cape didn't want to facilitate that program because they did not have sufficient information regarding it, and they did not have adequate training into facilitating the program. Yeah, and here I was, my hand up, give it to me.
Give it to me. That's how ready you were. I'm so super proud of you, Lam. I'm so super proud of you, Lam. You know,
so
before we just, I know you still want to say more, guys. He has a lot to say. He has a lot to say, guys. And it's Lizo, like it's so inspiring, you know. To you, the youth that we were saying, and all that, crime doesn't pay. Am I right, Lizo? It never pays, and then sometimes we think you've got friends, there are no friends there, right?
There are no friends.
There's no family. Even if you're from Ekas you're not friends.
Sorry, we go by the statement.
Can you
the
see
Africans in the Disney we are making a statement there.
Sure. Sure.
To business, if I talk business, and my business is the number. You are phone land, young a phone. Uzaimela land, nayo.
Yeah. You must be ready.
And
the man
You are capable of club. Are you capable of defending 3,000 yabantu being 26? Because when you're in the front line. If you want this position, you can go, come in here. But rest assured, one thing for Legoyazid, when there's a luxury to ignore our affairs at all.
Sure.
No, I'm not.
There's no luxury there, yeah.
We're front. I must sleep light. There's my job description.
Your
One
mind
of the
is
qualities
working, your ears
that I
are
must.
working,
That's a must. It's a MUST in capital letter, bold, underline.
It's a must.
So that you can be aware of anything and everything that happens within the cell that you are in. You must know each and everything that is happening in each and every cell. If, however, that's a unit of 12 or 13 cells, you should know everything that is going on in that cell.
What a task.
We are told, so that you know, so that told you flat-footed when something comes.
To
respond. So that requires that level of intelligence to be cleaned down. They always call it the Minister of Intelligence.
Minister of Intelligence.
26.
Sure.
27. Maybe it's another episode or whatever.
For another interview.
But what I want to say is that I've been on the streets.
Sure.
I've been in prison. If prison was a place to be, believe you me, I would have continued with crime.
Reason why you stopped?
If prison was a place to be, then I would have continued with crime. But I saw the prison is not the place to be.
Sure.
Hence, I took the initiative to empower myself. Ngafundisa, ngenza zonke social and rehabilitation programs meant for mna, and I took that and I also facilitated kwamanye ama-ex khona fana nami. I went and met them and acquired skills sehako. They call it piggery husbandry, whereby I'm a ugqirha. You can. I don't want to be ignorant or to exercise the level of pride that would say would tell me nothing about pigs. But I know I've got a wealth of knowledge in pig reproduction. in farm management, in livestock management, in bio, they call it biochemical infrastructure, where you have your dip points. And you have to, so to say, sanitize, and that's the new communal services to sanitize. When you get into the farm, even your car. So you have to strategically place those deep islands, as we would say, deep islands, or those deep places. So that is another. And currently I'm pursuing farming.
Wow.
Even though currently,
in fact, I want us Masivala like now, cause riding.
Technical vest.
Some would say it's a bulletproof.
Yeah, it's a technical vest.
So Uchunani, right now, why are we here, Philippi? When's that manch?
I've worked with the safety lab in the past. They've met me while I was with Impilo Olucha. Impilo Olucha was an NPO which was established by ex-offenders. We had the drive to come influence positivity within the community, in low-income community, violent infested community, communities with high levels of gangsterism. We were driven by that. But unfortunately, we went and knocked on doors, and it has proven that our status of being ex-con has stood in our way. It was an obstacle. It was an obstacle.
Sorry to use the word, but
but nonetheless, we used to have my event who was successful at zero budget. We made it where pioneers saw me. They picked me up there.
This is the guy.
He's up. They wanted to interested in my services. And I said, let's take it. If you want, let's give it a go. As long as you see me adding value to you, your company, your line of work. If I'm not adding value, just kick me out, don't hesitate. And
now we talk about like Hamakasi, which are so there. You talk about the crossroad, lower crossroad, the new cross. You talk about the Kukulate, you talk about Nyanga, you talk about it writing itself, Philippi, And I like the fact that Braham, you are so involved to this community project and you're making sure with our communities, our kids, Ikasi itself, it's well safe, it's well protected. I know we can't protect it 100% because we've got the SEPs, we've got our community watch out and all that, But the little that you guys are doing, I'm fair to say about. Siyabonga Prayam, Siyabonga, and maybe when you might think ukuthi baboni, there's a lot of people who are watching you. There's a lot of people ababona umsebenzi omuhle owenzayo mfowethu. It gets tough sometimes. It gets tough sometimes, especially if you already know the system with esanyazini. I can make a few bucks njengento elula. Ngiyakufraza khotman lam njengentwana yakho. Don't go back. Njengentwana yakho. Don't go back. Be that leader. Be that leader. If you need to pray. If you need to ask strength from
prayer
God,
it's a need.
You have to.
It's a economics. It's about primary. It's a primary need.
It's a primary need.
When you wake up through the day, when you go sleep.
You can't live without. So it can get tough sometimes. And just kubeka butwami. We're watching you. And umsebenzi owenza isawuthanda ngiyayivala mina bafethu as English broken business beke iviki neviki ngishaya bafethu ama safety vest ngishaya ama bulletproof ngihlene Grootman lamba bafethu. Please do follow them bafethu sipana basishina ama Grootman, and like we did say, we're still gonna bring you more interesting stories. Grootman, where can they find you?
They find me at Lizo Mtimkulu, only on Facebook.
Only on Facebook.
I just wish I could have a social account that you update every day. Nambe is celebrating.
You already are. You already are.
You go Facebook, Lizo Mtimkulu.
Sure.
You'll see my kids. You'll see my two lovely kids as a profile pic.
Yes,
they were, Umbali, Umbali no like, my boys like Ikaya.
Yeah.
And Umbali. Not
Imbali.
necessarily that the flower.
Yeah.
But Umbali as in with the story.
Okay.
With the story
Sure.
sake.
Yeah.
She looks just like my mother who I lost while I was in prison. And her name is Mbali, which translates into the flower, but the name Bali itself is not inspired by a flower. Her English name, which she inherited from her grandma, which is Ivy, represents the flower that she is.
I'm father. You're such a great dad. Keep it strong, my brother. Keep it strong, my brother. Keep it strong and inspire the others.
Sure.
Yeah, inspire the others. Crime doesn't pay, Bafetch. It doesn't pay at all. Thank you for watching. Catch us again, Bafethu, for another interesting story.
Lizo la, awu 26 elaziwayo, awu 27, umfethu siliphuza siliphalaza, asijonge insilisho ubusuku nemini. Uyangithola. Crime. Tetela mfethu suka kuyo. Angeke kuncede. Angezange incede, mina zange incede nabantu abaninzi endibhandine naye. Akakho umuntu endinomkhomba mna. Endithi nangu uphumelele because of crime. Nangu uyanibona ngishaya ngenyawo, uyangibona ziphelile izihlangu zami.
Aish,
Ziphelile. Uyanthola crime doesn't pay. Hlala endlini, mamela uma wakho, don't listen to your friends, listen to your parents. They will never forsake you and they will never leave you. The only person who has your best interest in heart is your mom, is your dad, is your uncle, is your aunt, is your sister, is your brother. By logic. Not that fake ones that we know. Sharp 7 reps.
Thank you.